Action!
Guys, welcome back to the Curious African. My name is Kyle, the man with a whole lot of style. So, here's the thing. We're talking Rasta today. We are understanding the spirituality, the depth of Rastafarianism. Being Rasta does not necessarily mean that you get high, but at this particular moment, I want to show you. This is Rasta Nikki over here. Rasta Nikki, I want you to tell me, explain to us, how does this come about?
Me, Kai. Just take one puff.
What?
Before we start the segment, take
But
one.
I told you I don't smoke.
Just try one. Just try one. Blow it out.
This is for the brotherhood,
Yeah.
for the Rasta, for the love. I know they're gonna kill me at home, but it's okay. You kill me, I'm working. That was for the love. That was for the brotherhood. And I don't smoke. People are going to say the way he pulled it, he looks like a star.
Give them.
Listen, guy, I've been there. I've been there, but I just stopped. You understand? So, but here's the thing.
Blessing.
We're back here on the Curious African, and if it's your very first time getting on this channel, please make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a comment, and please like. Liking really helps us. The YouTube algorithm works like that, so it helps us YouTube to, you know, recommend this video to so many other people across Africa, or across the whole YouTube, really, globally. I'm with Rasta Nikki. You are talking to me about spirituality.
Yeah.
What does this mean to you as a spiritual man, as a spiritual Rasta?
As a spiritual man, I look at this wonderful creation. The herb is not a drug, it's a herb. And when you check in the books like the Bible, in Genesis 1:29, it will tell you the Almighty created all plants with seeds and fruits for the good of man. So when you search the name,
That's Genesis
1:29.
1:29.
Yeah.
Go read that scripture.
So in our tradition, their names, all plants that were created by the Almighty, they are created for the good of mankind, for the good of birds and every life on earth.
Yeah.
So when you search the name of the plant, you find the energy behind the creation of the plant. So the name of this plant is called ganja, njagaza. For the spiritual purpose, this carries the atoms and the molecules of love.
Of love?
Yes, if you want to create love, that's why Rasta, they say Rasta is the first love, because Rasta is always created with a plant that carries love. Yes, So,
wow. Yeah. This is. I want us, Rasta Niger. I want us to talk about. Before that, is this like tobacco?
Yes, that's the tobacco leaf.
Real tobacco leaf?
Real natural organic tobacco. They call it the chinkota leaf.
The chinkota leaf.
Chinkota leaf because when there was a Spanish Inquisition into Congo, they had one of those princesses from Spain that fell ill, contracted malaria, and the locals in Congo were asked to find a remedy for her, but all the other Western medicine had failed, and the locals that were in Congo at the time, the Bambuti and the Batwa peoples of Congo, they squeezed raw tobacco leaves, green ones, that exact leaf, when it was still green, and they gave her that juice to drink, and her malaria was cured. So this cures malaria. It can also cure, the same water can cure the baby skin rash.
The baby's skin rash.
Skin diaper rash. If you have diaper rash,
a
lot of people that go using this baby powder,
baby oil,
Baby powder is not recommended. It is actually banned in the West because it
The powder, no.
it has a carcinogen.
Yeah.
Yes, baby powder. The baby powder contains a lot of particles that have platinum, sodium, all kind of cancer-causing agents. So in the West, it is banned. It is still being sold in Africa. Actually, they just settled an over $290 million lawsuit in America with one of those companies of Johnson for somebody getting cancer for that. So you're better off using natural remedy. Squeeze the natural tobacco leaf.
The natural. So you're saying, okay, listen. This is a dry tobacco leaf, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
This is dried, ready to smoke as well.
That's cured.
Yeah.
It's matured, ripe, and ready to use.
Yeah,
For
I've seen
smoking.
this. My grandpa used to grow them and
Yes.
used to smoke them in a pipe.
Yes.
So I remember starting a pipe for my grandpa way back when I was 5,
And
6.
how many years did your grandpa live?
96.
See, now people that smoke cigarettes only last up to 40 years old.
Yeah.
Cigarettes.
Before-
Let's look the difference. Cigarettes and this. What is really the difference?
This is the difference.
Where
This
is that? Do
Yeah.
these have nicotine?
No,
No.
there's no nicotine in that.
Really?
There's no nicotine in that. Nicotine is a component you're gonna find in a chemically induced agent that you'll find in coffee and cigarettes. Nicotine is
Chemically
an addictive.
induced.
It is a chemically induced agent that makes you addicted.
Ah.
Now, the
Wait.
people that use natural tobacco use it to a lifetime, even last up to 100 years old, if they are using it in this state, because it's organic. It's from the earth. It is created by nature. It is green. So which means it's meant for plants and man to use if you use it in the right state.
Yeah, it is.
So the people that make cigarettes get this particular one, and then they are gonna chop it up and add chemicals.
Those
They
are the
add
chemicals
the
that get us
nicotine.
sick.
Yeah.
The nicotine. When they add nicotine to this, it creates tar.
So that's
Tar
why.
is like the tar they use on the
road.
road. So that's
The
what
coal
clogs the lungs.
That's what darkens the lungs.
Yeah,
That's
why,
what causes cancer.
brother. That's why they are able to write on their packets of what they call their commodities.
Your
They write this
your
causes
grandfather,
cancer, this causes heart
your
diseases, this
grandparents
causes
smoked this particular one in a pipe.
Just hang on. Let me listen to Nikki a bit. Nikki has a point. Yeah.
That's why when they pack the fake tobacco, they pack it. That's why they are able to write some certain words on the packaging. Like
The packaging, they even put wasted lungs,
If
a
you
guy
want to get
choking.
if you want to get lung cancer, if you want to get heart diseases, if you want to die, you smoke cigarettes.
If you want to die,
Yeah, that's what they
who
write
wants
there.
to die?
I don't know who the number one problem, whether the smoker, the producer, or the one who
You know-
gives them authority to
you know,
do so,
Kyle,
because
I-
they are making poison and they,
Could be the government, you know.
what
No,
about
no.
I'm playing.
what about the smokers?
Yeah.
They don't see what
Remember-
about-
Because what I don't
Kai,
understand
Kai.
is
Kai,
Yeah,
the
I'm coming to
cigarettes
you.
in Uganda are
Yeah.
owned by BAT. What is BAT? British American Tobacco. It is not Ugandan tobacco.
well,
It
it's
is
grown
British
here. It's grown here.
Listen, it is grown here, and then it is sold worldwide as British American tobacco. Why? It has been taken from its indigenous status, Ugandan tobacco, natural, and then it has been packaged by the West, and then resold to the whole world as a poison. Now, if it was just you go to Lira and Gulu and wherever and you pick tobacco, if that tobacco was marketed as Ugandan tobacco like they market the Cuban cigar, the Cuban cigars are so expensive, but it is the same tobacco they sell in America for $2. This one leaf, it is $2.50 in America. If you're buying grabber, the Rasta people in the US know we call this grabber because when you put it around the way it grabs her, so they call it grabber. Grab the lady, the ganja lady. So check this out here. In America it's expensive. In Uganda you get this for about 500 shillings. They'll give you 3 or 4. of these. I don't know how much that is equivalent to in the dollar.
Mm.
But in the organic state, the West has brainwashed the world so hard with industrialization and chemicalization. The initial chemists are from Kemet. That's why they call it chemistry. Try the chemistry. It's called chemistry. The first chemist was in Kemet. And they are the ones that discovered how to make dyes, how to turn hide into leather, how to make paint, cosmetics. The Egyptian civilization is Nubian and Kushite. And even in the education system that you have today, they don't teach you that. And some did tell you, me don't pay no school fees for none of that. Because they must change the philosophy to black philosophy. Because now this has been turned into Arabic, Greek, and Roman. What they call the Egyptian civilization, Sumerian, Assyrian, Mesopotamian, all this is black man civilization and woman and child.
Yeah.
You can research it. It is well documented and a fact. You don't have to go and watch National Geographic channel or watch all these funny things you talk about. We have had professors like Yuran Kuba talk about these things. We have had Professor Wangora. We have had so many, man. And it is a dissacrifice. It is, what do I call it, my brethren, Nikki? A disservice to Africa and the whole world. The whole world comes from Africa. The whole world comes from Africa, man. In this cradle, Eastern Central Africa, all Dubai Gorge and the Rift Valley system. The Rift Valley system is created in the shape of the woman's reproductive system. And when you look at that, you can clearly say that the Lord even drew what life is like on the map of Africa.
You know,
man,
between the mountains of the moon.
I know the Krutoto in Busheng.
Between the mountains of the
it
moon.
Looks like Africa.
So that's how
So my brethren, people should stop smoking cigarettes. In Uganda, you know, business is business.
Yeah.
If you're ignorant, they're gonna leave you to go to your ignorant devices, which is the cigarettes and the cancer stick, cancer-causing agent. You'll buy your baby powder, you'll buy your cigarette, you buy your whatever garbage you are buying in your supermarket. But if you're ready to live natural like Rasta people that you are meant to be, buy things in their natural state.
Yeah.
Buy spices in their natural state.
Your brother, let me tell you
Straight
something.
up.
Let me tell you something about the plant.
Yes, Rasta Nikki.
When you plant it around your house, you're protected from snakes and all of them insects.
It's an insect repellent.
It's an insect repellent.
Yes,
this
sir.
tobacco.
It
Yes,
repels reptiles.
our ancestors used to plant them in the corners.
Yeah, I remember.
That was the reason. So
My grandpa used to have a lot of this tobacco in the, like below his house. That's why snakes never came to our
This
house.
particular one, Kyle,
have
repels
to know
negative
to-
energy.
Come on.
If you have a tree of this anywhere near
Negative
you growing,
energy.
negative karma
because it is love.
doesn't come around.
How do you quantitate that?
It is love.
Because
So
this
where love
teaches you
is,
to love enjagazi.
ebeera n'amaanyi
Enjagazi
g'okwagala.
buli kimu.
Amaanyi agatayagaliza tegasobola kubeerawo weeri awali okwagala kubanga kwa amaanyi. Good is over evil.
Good is over evil, life over death.
Guys, I want us to talk about as we wind up.
Yeah.
Because
We
this
are winding up.
listen,
We need one more joint. We are winding up too soon.
roll your joint.
Dan,
I
are
have
you ready to wind up? Even Michelle hasn't said a thing. We need one more joint. We can't wind up
we'll
too
not
soon.
talk about
Hey,
that.
the whole world is watching.
Listen, guys.
I don't
yeah.
care if you're on
That's the
YouTube,
worst.
whatever
They're
tube,
coming through.
my tube, your tube, iTube. Check this out, man.
Tell
The
them,
conscious
listen,
African, the conscious,
curious. Call
the
it the
curious African.
Yeah.
This
Tell
is
them,
a
tell them
fresh-
what to do.
This is a fresh show.
Yeah.
Don't even bring fresh Prince of what?
Bel-Air.
I hear name again, Will Smith. Will Smith, stop smacking people on TV. And those are black people. You smack Chris Rock. All right.
Listen, guys. Listen, if you're enjoying this talk, I really appreciate you guys actually being able to sacrifice some of your data and watch these things. Guys, you won't blame me today. Today has been a high day. Like I'm on my highest I've ever been. But it's all good. We still do this. I want to talk about vegetation. Why is it that Rasta don't eat meat?
In Genesis it's written, the Lord made every plant bearing fruit with seed in it as food for both man and animals. And said that for that it shall be bread for flesh. Which means this body, being that we are all flesh, has to take in alkaline products, green products. Doesn't need more flesh to nourify.
So there is no acidity in what you're smoking?
There's a lot of acid. No.
There's
There's
all
no
alkaline.
acidity. If it is in here, it is balanced by the body because this is green and it's checking red. Because this is flesh. Flesh is red. Now, this is what I'll tell you. The other thing is the blood. It's the covenant in which the Lord puts him life. If your blood is not flowing warm and red and your heart beating, you're dead. We know that life have no end. That body is dead. The air come out and it is reincarnated. But it is not right for man to eat flesh. Why? Animals are more useful to you alive than dead. You don't always need a dog to do your security at home. You could have a monkey, a cow, a chicken, and that security will be similar to what a German Shepherd could do. Why? Because the animals are more loyal to human beings than humans to humans. Animals never lie. They always tell you the right. But here what you do, you wake up in the morning, you open up for your chicken and your goats and your pig and your dog. You open for them to come out and eat grass and whatever. Clean the barn. You do this for a period of time. These animals, you show them love, but you have not given them the true intent of why you're doing your action. The love is deceptive. Because on that one day when your grandparents are coming to visit, you say, Niger, you run with your children and chase the rooster and even that other duck and the turkey. And you kill it, and this animal as it runs, it's running for its life. It's like, what have I done? It's asking you.
Okay, let me ask you.
Hold on, Papa. Because you're now bent on greed and bloodshed and violence. You're like, we have to cook the thing. You cook it. Now check this out. Have you ever gone to pick potatoes?
Oh yeah?
Listen, sweet potatoes.
I have.
Yes, you've picked guavas.
Yes.
You've picked mangoes.
Yeah.
You've picked watermelon.
Yeah.
Pumpkin. Passion fruit. Avocado. These things have never run away from you. You tell me one single day when a plant ran away from you. Why? Because you are actually meant to pick off of that.
But let me ask
Every animal will run, even the cannibals eat flesh. A man who eats a cow and another one who eats a human being, there's no difference. They are carnivorous. They are both carnivores.
In the slavery time.
Right, man.
Listen, guys. Listen.
They are both cannibals. The
Rasta
whole world has to
camera
accept
on
it.
me. Rasta camera on me.
Hang
on. I am still running the show. No, I'm still running the show. So listen, let me direct the show. The direction. I'm literally losing the direction of the show because of Rasta Niger. He's the craziest Rasta you'll ever meet. Brilliant chap. Brilliant. I love his thoughts. By the way, if you want him to always, come through on the channel once in a while and talk about issues, let me know. And I told you I'm high. I don't even remember what I was gonna ask. What was I gonna ask you? I forgot it.
Fashion, style and fashion.
Yeah.
Man. We go?
Listen, guys, I really want to thank you if you stuck around with all this talk. It started on our last episode. It hasn't just started. But I appreciate everybody that has been sacrificing their data. And please subscribe. We really thank them. Thank you very much, Nikki. I want you to love this channel, because this channel is nothing like all the channels you've seen. We are trying to get as much content for everybody, but you have to forgive us sometimes. We can't do everything for everyone. But such stories, incredible stories that you never see, are always going to be told here on the Curious African. Guys, I want to ask you, Nikki, I know I already saw your hair, and it's bad to touch somebody's hair. Am I allowed? Am I allowed?
If
You're
you
not
allow
okay.
it's all right.
At some point.
Am I allowed? Can I see your hair again? Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can show you my hair because it is natural, and I'm not ashamed.
You see, guys, I've never understood something.
Yeah,
It always confuses me. Why are women, especially white women, when they come to Uganda, why do they always look for you guys with this hair? Rastas, smoking weed all the time. Why?
I'll answer this for you. Just as you see Brother Nicky right there with him natural locks, untreated, it is him full identity of the way the Lord meant him to look. Even as his beard, as small as it is, he's a young man.
Okay.
He's a young lion.
Yeah.
But he don't even cut that off. Why? Because you have to accept the image the Lord has given you. You were knit in the womb of your mother's belly. And the Lord knew what you'd look like. Why they took this, our identity, away from us was to demean us. We are the Samson. They are the Delilahs. They say the black is ugly and black is devil. And your nappy hair, afro, the Swahili, and the locks, that it is not good, it's unkempt. The longer your hair grows, it is the fingerprint of your ancestral tree.
All right, take it back to women, please.
The women now.
You're now going.
The women
Yeah.
have been fed with Western images of Paris Hilton, of all these skimpy-looking models on the runways of Paris, of bleached out. You know me, I call it weak pigmented. So
Carolite.
they have been given magazines. They have been given films.
Yeah.
They have been given videos that degrade
You know
a
what they
black
do,
woman.
brother?
Let me get it.
Hang on a
They
little bit.
degrade a black woman because the black woman is the mother of civilization. The black woman is the mother of all creation out of the black man. With the black man and woman is the original trinity. Black man, Alpha, and black woman, Omega, got together and they had offspring in we, black children, sons and daughters of Zion. And out of us come all the other races. Arabian, Asian, European, and whatever other alien you have.
Rasta, answer my question.
Now the question is, women are not confident. You have given them a lot of inconfidence. Even you, the men in Africa, you're not empowering your women to embrace their naturality. Enjoy how big they look, or how curvy they are, or how big their hair is, how nice and slender they are. You're not.
Are you saying the white
you're
women
even
see
bringing
you more
plastic
than
surgery.
our girls see you?
The white women, when they see somebody like that, they trust. Because all over the world, they are black people. But you find black people are the most incarcerated in America all the way to South Africa. They are the biggest population in jail. They are the #1 criminal, #1 murderer, #1 thief, what. You name any bad thing in the world, a black man does it. All a woman. Even children. Because even in slavery, children were punished for just being black children. Up to this day in Libya, they sell a black Arabian, a black African in Libya for $200. To this day, even in Mauritius, Mauritania, there's slavery. So what I'm trying to tell you, the white women come to it because when they come to Uganda, they see so many black people. They say so many criminals. So they say, now, of all those criminals, which one are you going to trust?
Oh my
They say the
God.
one who looks natural. And when they find a man with locks, they will ask that
That's
person.
a different one.
They will ask, they say that man won't do nothing wrong to you. We know that race. That the rest the Lord
Listen
set
here.
apart. That
I
dress
hope
was
you
set
guys-
apart to respect nature. As him look, that man is not going to do bad to you whether you're white, black, or
All
brown.
right, I've got it. Because clearly, you're not gonna stop. It's the truth.
His opinion.
I want to ask about the fashion.
Yeah.
It's very because I don't want to leave this interview before I talk about fashion.
About women first, let him also comment.
So you want him to talk about women?
Comment on
Okay, you
women.
cut that.
We'll comment on women, then we go to style and fashion.
Oh,
Let
go
him
to
also
fashion.
comment.
All right.
It will come in fashion. It will come in the style and
Oh
fashion.
yeah, style and fashion.
Yes.
So-
Style and fashion.
Let him also comment.
Yo.
Listen, man, I know Ras Niger, I think, is the most authentic person I've ever met in my life, hands down.
I try.
You're the
I
best.
am not.
You're the
I
best,
try.
brother. But I want to ask Rasta Nikki as well. Rasta Nikki, I know you've dated very many white women. You've dated white women, Rasta Nikki. Why do those women always look for you people with locks? Listen, guys, I really want to thank you if you stuck around with all this talk. It started on our last episode. It hasn't just started. But I appreciate everybody that has been sacrificing their data. And please subscribe. We really thank them. Thank you very much, Nikki.
Yep.
I want you to love this channel, because this channel is nothing like all the channels you've seen. We are trying to get as much content for everybody, but you have to forgive us sometimes. We can't do everything for everyone. But such stories, incredible stories that you never see, are always going to be told here on the Curious African. Guys, I want to ask you, Nikki, I know I already saw your hair, and it's bad to touch somebody's hair.
Not
Am I
bad.
allowed? Am I allowed?
If
You're
you
not
allow you,
okay.
it's all right.
At some point.
Am I
so
allowed? Can I
today-
see your hair again?
Yeah, I can show you my hair because it is natural, and I'm not ashamed.
You see, guys, I've never understood something.
Yeah,
It always confuses me. Why are women, especially white women, when they come to Uganda, why do they always look for you guys
I'll tell
with
you
this hair?
I'll tell you
Rastas, smoking weed all the time.
I'll tell you
Why?
this. I'll answer this for you. Just as you see Brother Nikki right there with him natural locks, untreated, it is him full identity of the way the Lord meant him to look. Even as his beard, as small as it is, he's a young man.
Okay.
He's a young lion.
Yeah.
But he don't even cut that off. Why?
Mm.
Because you have to accept the image the Lord has given you. You were knit in the womb of your mother's belly, and the Lord knew what you'd look like. Why they took this our identity away from us was to demean us. We are the Samson. They are the Delilahs. They say the black is ugly and black is devil. And your nappy hair, afro, the Swahili, and the locks, that it is not good, it's unkempt. The longer your hair grows, it is the fingerprint of your ancestral tree.
All right, take it back to women, please.
The women now,
You're now going.
the women
Yeah.
have been fed with Western images of Paris Hilton, of all these skimpy-looking models on the runways of Paris, of bleached out. You know me, I call it weak pigmented. So
Carolites.
they have been given magazines. They have been given films.
Yeah.
They have been given videos that degrade
You know
a
what they
black
do,
woman.
brother?
Let me get it.
Hang on a
They
little bit.
degrade a black woman because the black woman is the mother of civilization. The black woman is the mother of all creation out of the black man. With the black man and woman is the original trinity. Black man, Alpha, and black woman, Omega, got together and they had offspring in we, black children, sons and daughters of Zion. And out of us come all the other races. Arabian, Asian, European, and whatever other alien you have.
Rasta, answer my question.
Now the question is, women, are not confident. You have given them a lot of inconfidence. Even you, the men in Africa, you're not empowering your women to embrace their naturality. Enjoy how big they look, or how curvy they are, or how big their hair is, how nice and slender they are. You're not.
Are you saying the white women
you're even
see
bringing
you more
plastic
than
surgery.
our girls see you?
The white women, when they see somebody like that, they trust. Because all over the world, they are black people. But you find black people are the most incarcerated in America all the way to South Africa. They are the biggest population in jail. They are the #1 criminal, #1 murderer, #1 thief, #1. You name any bad thing in the world, a black man does it. Or a woman. You, even children. Because even in slavery, children were punished for just being black children. Up to this day in Libya, they sell a black Arabian, a black African in Libya for $200. To this day, even in Mauritius, Mauritania, there's slavery. So what I'm trying to tell you, the white women come to it because when they come to Uganda, they see so many black people. They say so many criminals. So they say, now, of all those criminals, which one are you going to trust?
Oh my
they
God.
say the one who looks natural. And when they find a man with locks, they will ask that
That's
person.
a different one.
They will ask, they say that man won't do nothing wrong to you. We know that race. That the race the Lord
Listen,
set
yeah.
apart. That race
hope you
was set
guys-
apart to respect nature. As him look, that man is not going to do bad to you whether you're white, black, or
All
brown.
right, I've got it.
Yo.
Listen, man, I know Ras Niger. Ras Niger, I think, is the most authentic person I've ever met in my life, hands down.
I try.
You're the
I
best.
am not.
You're the
I
best,
try.
brother. But I want to ask Rasta Nikki as well. Rasta Nikki, I know you've dated very many white women. You've dated white women, Rasta Nikki. Why do those women always look for you people with locks?
Yeah, them look for we, but we not look for them.
They love the abs.
Yeah, you know why?
Straight up.
Yeah, straight up. Because when they come to tour Africa, they research a lot. And they find Rasta is real. Rasta will be, when you find Rasta, you go be safe, because Rasta is going to be straight. And through that, Rasta embrace love. Rasta, we are natural. So when it comes to anything, we always do it as just set it to be. Yeah.
So that's why.
Yeah, and they also, for them, they come to tour, they want to get back to their roots.
Their roots.
So they know Rasta knows the roots. You know, Rasta knows where to find what,
And
the real
respect.
culture sites. Because them come, bajja mu moyo gwa kiwanuka. Bajja nga baliko amaanyi agabaleese.
Yeah, man.
So they find the right people to drive them, you know. So Rasta is the right person to drive people to the destiny, to Zion. 'cause
Rasta
that
is the future.
To Zion. Before we go to, because I wanted to ask you, you know, when people see you, people actually think you're very dirty people.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Because that we check the people's souls. They judge the book by the cover. So
Because they see your hair. Your hair is always unkempt.
yeah, this is just
Does it
natural.
look unkempt?
This is natural. This is
Can I look again?
No, it
Does
doesn't.
it
This one
look
doesn't.
unkempt?
This one doesn't. But there's a lot of them who are not neat.
No. Hear me why people
those
will
are
say that.
stages.
You have to remember this. The West, ever since slavery came, has never stopped fighting against the originality and authenticity of
Yeah.
the black race.
You know why? Because
So-
they make business out of that. They make you hate your identity.
Your identity.
So they can
So
sell their
they have
weaves,
written
they can sell
documents
their,
as such.
but
you go,
chemicals, you know.
Kai, I'll give you
Yeah.
an example.
Yeah.
In Uganda, we have people that are mentally challenged and disadvantaged.
Retarded.
No, don't use these statements. Don't use these
Okay,
statements.
tell me.
That we find in the street. That they have their hair is knotted up like Rasta people.
Yeah.
Go check every one of these people. If you find a single louse in their head, you come and I'll give you my head, you chop it off.
There's usually no lice.
Why lice cannot breed in locks is because it is not conducive for bacteria to grow.
That's enough. That's enough. One last question. Why do you always cover your hair? We know you already have your locks. They are beautiful, right? You all know that.
Yeah.
Why do you cover them then? Is it fashion?
No.
What is it then?
Several reasons. Nikki, start.
Yeah, for I man, I don't usually cover my hair because I'm a Nyabinji Rasta.
You're Nyabinji Rasta.
Yes, sir.
What is a Nyabinji?
Nyabinji Rasta.
Nyabinji is a mandwa, right?
Matchbox.
No.
No.
What is that?
Nyabinji is a spirit and is a total respect and love.
From Ankole Ruchiga.
No, Nyabinji Giona is from everywhere.
Really?
Worldwide,
Yeah, it is
universal.
worldwide. Ethiopia,
Okay.
Jamaica,
Okay.
India. Yes, just we call the spirit different names.
It's against oppression,
Okay,
against
okay.
colonialism. Tell him.
So I cover up my hair sometime when I go to farm, when I go out of hard work. Yeah, but I usually don't cover up my hair. But we have also other Rastas, the Bobo Shant. We know as militant Rastas from their roots and from their culture. They cover up because they are always in the field. Yeah, because
Ethiopia has never been colonized.
Yeah.
so
yeah.
that made a stepping point for each and every African country to get independence from that point.
Shout out to you, Rasta Nikki. Before I go, Rasta Nikki, you have some merchandise as well.
Yeah, we do some art and craft. We say buy Uganda, build Uganda.
By Uganda.
Build Uganda. Because these are made by the ganja mine. Ganja we smoke and we create something.
You smoke and create. Do you do this yourself?
Yes, I. These bags.
Or you do the bags as well?
Yes, I.
Jacket.
Uja bless, no man shatter.
Even the
Yeah, man.
jacket him wearing.
I can see it has Ethiopian colors.
No.
The Africa.
This
This is
is the
universal
color.
color. The
This is the
universal
color of the
Of
rainbow.
the Rasta.
The
of
rainbow.
the rainbow.
This represents
I have no
the rainbow.
idea. I am as
The
stupid
three
as
primary
Not
colors of the
stupid.
So
rainbow.
the
Which
rainbow.
one?
So
Yeah,
what-
the rainbow.
But the rainbow has 7 colors.
It has 7 colors,
Yeah,
but
but
they
the
are
primary
represented in
ones.
the 3.
In a 3. Oh,
The
that's
Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
Or the gas, the solid, and the liquid.
All man, woman, and child.
Yes.
Listen, Rasta Nikki, I want you to look into that camera and tell the people how they can buy this from you.
Yo, people worldwide, let me tell you so. If you have a company and you want a shoe of this kind with your company logo, or a bag, or a jacket, yes, it's right. You link up Iman Mwesigwa Trust. That's what I'm saying. Nyabinji Fashions.
Nyabinji Fashions.
Nyabinji Fashions.
Is that on Facebook or something?
Yeah, man, you can check it out on those platforms.
Nyabinji Fashions.
Nyabinji, Nikki Bat MC.
Nikki
yeah.
Bat. Oh, all that.
Yeah, all that.
All right, support a brother, support Rasta. And I'm very glad that I talked to you, Nikki. Thank you very much.